Good afternoon, believers. JD Niger, Word of Truth. I'm actually in this Good News Bible because my sword's out of my truck. But I wanted to get into this. Oh shit, why am I so fucking lazy? I'm a lazy motherfucker, I'll tell you. I'm a lazy nigga. Anyway. You know, these guys at Spiritual Life Lessons, they've been arguing about who Satan is, and we know he's not our friend or anything, but he does have a purpose, and people don't understand that there's something bigger going on there with Satan. And I'm just trying to put him in the proper perspective, because he wouldn't be such a big character in the Bible if he wasn't there for your edification. The whole book is for learning, edification, rebuking, reproving, correction, that whole saying. So the stories about Satan. Oh shit, Slovakia. I feel shitty. I feel like a turd when I yawn, but because I shouldn't be boring. Boring, guys yawning. I guess because this subject has just gotten to be boring because no one wants to really dig into it. And it takes a lot of spiritual energy to argue about something that obviously is so important to everyone, but no one really wants to dig in. They don't want to spiritually dig in. They just want to throw their hands up and go, bad, good. It's so much easier to just call things bad or call things good, call things wicked. That's wickedness, that's evil. Oh no, that's righteous. Righteousness this, righteousness that. I know they're words, but the problem that we're having here is that the words of truth are deeper and not as easily understood as people would think. So this one, I'm just here to show you something about Satan, what Paul did with Satan and this man that was committing sin. So Paul turns this man over to Satan. Paul turns this man over to Satan. So does Paul know that Satan has some power to do some things, and he understands what Satan does? It seems like he does, because that's Paul. That is Paul the Benjamite, and I'm not sure exactly what it means, but we can read this passage and assume some things, suggest some things. So it starts right here in 1 Corinthians 5:5. Let's just read it. It says, now it is actually being said that there is a sexual immorality among you so terrible that not even the heathen would be guilty of it. I am told that a man is sleeping with his stepmother. How then can you be proud? He's talking to the Corinthians in general. He's talking to the Corinthians in general, saying, man, you guys are full of all kinds of dirtiness, and you guys act like you've got it all together, right? It says, on the contrary, you should be filled with sadness And the man who has done such a thing should be expelled from your fellowship. And even though I am far away from you in body, still I am there with you in spirit, and as though I were there with you. I have, in the name of our Lord Jesus, already passed judgment on the man who has done this terrible thing. As you meet together, and I meet with you in my spirit, by the power of our Lord Jesus present with us, you are to hand this man over to Satan for his body to be destroyed, so that his spirit may be saved in the day of the Lord. Paul says he's already judged him. I'm just gonna shut it down. I'm pretty worn out today. I think I had too many adult beverages yesterday. Besides, I'm kind of lazy. So anyway, the lesson. Ow, my back. Ow, wow. I'm getting old, man. So, the bottom line here is that Paul passed judgment on him. He's already decided that he's going to have to kick him out of the church, and they have to put him out from among them. So, what happens is you know everyone turns their back on you if you do wicked things, and then being turned over to Satan. Satan is going to destroy your body. He's going to. From what Paul says, he's going to ruin the body. But somehow the spirit is going to be saved in the day of the Lord. So Satan doesn't have any control over our spirit. And what Paul is saying, I think, is that even though he's going to be pushed aside right now, the Lord will save him, because Paul is a righteous man, and he says, I'm going to do the right thing by him, and I'm going to tell you to hand him over to Satan, and Satan will destroy his body, but his spirit will be saved. You can take that however you want. This is one of those things where even I don't understand completely what that means, but that's why I bring up the subject of Satan, because there's a lot of things that we don't understand about who this Prince of Tyre is, this sicko of Sidon, this Sodom and Gomorrah, this man of flesh and money, Sodom and Gomorrah. So there's that. It's just a short one. I wanted to just put that out there because I'm getting bored fighting with these guys, and I don't have the energy to be trying to help them anymore. If they don't get it, they don't get it. I don't want to be the asshole. So, JD Niger, word of truth. I hope this message gets through to some of you. It's important to know your adversary. But a lot of people just think they already know him, and they're going to get fucked. I'm telling you. You got to look at this. We got to look at this guy a little bit closer, and but with a due respect and a due fear for what his job is, and know what it is, so that we can stay away from him and his type. JD Niger, word of truth. I love you, believers. I'm out.